What's up, everybody? It's your boy Back Mac, back at it again with some Patriots connected franchise mode. We are finally back. I'm very, very excited for this Madden 20 with this Patriots franchise mode this time. The new patch actually just came out, where linemen got superstar abilities. The fumbles have been tuned down. There's a lot of good patches, and I think that's a perfect time for us to be having our franchise. Just taking a look at just thinking about how the teams will be looking around the league. The fact that we do have an aging team, with Tom Brady, Devin McCourty, Julian Edelman, Benjamin Watson, since we got him back, Dante Hightower. We have a lot of aging guys. Jason McCourty as well. I'm still very, very excited for what's going to be coming. I'm still mad that Bill Belichick still is not considered an actual coach on Madden. He hasn't signed the contract to be on there. But you know what we're going to do. We're still going to create him. We're still going to make it look as much as like him as we possibly can. Oh boy, Bill Belichick. And there you go. We even got like a little cutoff hoodie. So there you go. That was the closest to Bill Belichick that I could have made it. He's not that heavy, but this only set, I'm pretty sure, that has that face. So there you go. I'm going to love it though. So anyways, as we start up this franchise, we're going to be looking at how we're going to be doing it with the settings. So in preseason, I'm going to have injuries off. I'm turning pre-existing injuries off. So like Golden Tate and all these other guys. I'm going to make sure that they're still playing. Injuries, I will turn those on turn those back on during the regular season. We're going to have some quarter length stuff. We're going to have it full quarters, 15. That's how I like to play it. Minimum play clock, I might change that to 18 later. Tutorial pop-ups and all that, I don't really care. But anyways, I'm excited for this franchise, dog. And let's get it started. In this first video, we're not going to play the first preseason game. We're actually just going to talk about the team, do some free agency signings, and all that good jazz. But anyways, we got a 42-year-old Tom Brady. The new patch actually just made it so he won't retire after this contract. So that's really good. We might actually be able to keep Tom Brady to maybe 44, 40, or 45 possibly. The future quarterback is possibly going to be Jared Stidham. 57 overall. Don't really know how I'm going to do with that. I might want to move on from that. Also, looking at the rest of our roster, Benjamin Watson with no Gronk there. It's going to be sad. Julian Edelman, I'm going to try my best to keep him as well. We do have N'Keal Harry, who I'm going to be very excited for to get better. I've played a couple plays here and there, and N'Keal Harry does feel very good on this game. Now, I'm definitely going to get him involved this year. Since we got Demaryius Thomas in the offseason, we got Cam Meredith in real life as well. I'm going to make sure N'Keal Harry gets a lot of playing time. Even with the addition of Cam Meredith and Demaryius Thomas. It's the young guy I want to see get some playing time. But anyway, Sony Michel and James White will be the focal point of our backfield. We still got Rex Burkhead. We got Damian Harris. Brandon Bolden's not really going to play much for me. So I'm very, very excited for what we have to come. You guys know our offense. But anyways, let's take a look at our defense. We got Jamie Collins back with the Patriots after I was trading him about 4 years ago. Or whatever it is. So we're going to have Jamie Collins. We're going to move him back to our starting middle linebacker, since our middle linebackers aren't really the best. Our defense really isn't the best. We lack a really good pass rusher. We do have a very good secondary, though. Devin McCourty, Jason McCourty, Pat Chung and Deron Harmon. And then obviously we have Stephon Gilmore leading it. Michael Bennett's a very good signing, I would say. He's old, though, so it's going to be one of those things. But now, the first trade that's going to be on the franchise is going to be from my boy Caleb McGarry. I've known this guy since I was I say like middle school. We were playing against each other in basketball for the longest time. Him amongst others, but we always remembered him because he was way taller than everybody else. We always thought he was 6'8". He comes out to be a 6'6", I guess. But, you know, none of us are that tall and we're kids. We're obviously just going to pick a number and run with it. And so, hi, Coach Belichick. Yep, Taylor Bennett. And you just want to get us ready and be healthy throughout this preseason? I got you. We just got to finish our first preseason game. That's the goal. And I'm pumped for that. So I'm glad we traded for my boy Caleb. I definitely want to use him. So now Tom Brady's going to tell us about the player development. I already kind of know what it is, so you guys can read it. I'll let you guys read some of this conversation because I already know what's going to be like. I just want to know I just want to have to mentally think about who I'm going to want to develop throughout these practices. Definitely going to put Jared Stidham. Definitely going to put Caleb. Since Caleb's technically not our starter right now, I know the Falcons spent a first-round draft pick on him, which is still like boggling in my mind because I personally know a guy that was drafted in the first round. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to put Caleb, definitely going to put Jared Stidham. At some point, there's going to be some guys I pick up after preseason as well. I'm not going to tell you guys all of them, but I will show you guys some later. But anyways, now let's take a look at who our competition will be this season. Everybody knows we got the New York Giants. I mean, the New York, not Giants. Wow. Okay. The New York Jets, one of my least favorite teams in the entire NFL. Led by Sam Darnold, Le'Veon Bell, their new pickup. So they're going to be a very, very solid team. I think the Jets will actually be the hardest competition for us down the road. Especially once, you know, like I feel like the Jets are maybe like 1 or 2 years away from being a playoff team. A lot of people are sleeping on Sam Darnold, and I am not. So I'm going to take him very seriously. And I'm going to take the Jets very seriously this season. They're going to be our hardest competition out throughout this throughout our division, throughout the AFC East. I'm not worried about the Dolphins or the Bills compared to how much I am worried about these Jets. So I think it's going to be very exciting to play against these guys. Le'Veon Bell definitely adds a whole new dynamic to this squad. And that's just something I'm going to have to get used to, along with CJ Mosley as well. So it's going to be hard, but I think we're going to try our best to be ready down the road for them. Right now, we are the better team, but this franchise is going to go more than one season. So I'm going to just keep my eye on the Jets as much as possible. But also now, we also have the Buffalo Bills in our division, and the Buffalo Bills are definitely a very solid team. Their defense is something that I'd say is very solid because this team is just nice. They have LaShawn McCoy, who's an aging running back, obviously, but they got Josh Allen, who showed a lot of ability last year. He's definitely a dual threat quarterback, mainly running threat, but he will only get better at throwing, you know, if they decide to stick with him. But the corners are good. Tre'Davious White, I do not like that guy. Neither is Gronk, apparently. But anyways. So they got Micah Hyde, Tre'Davious White leading their defense. Leading their team and their defense as well. It's just one of those teams, though, man. Every division matchup is going to be difficult. I mean, my Patriots in real life always lose to the Dolphins in Miami for some reason, but Josh Allen's definitely going to be somebody I'm going to have to keep my eye on throughout this franchise because he is very good as well, and he's a dual threat guy, and I'm just gonna have to be ready for it. So the Jets and Bills are definitely gonna be the hardest matchups for our division. The Miami Dolphins, not really much, unless Josh Rosen becomes what they want him to be. Now, if Josh Rosen develops, I'm gonna be a little bit worried. Ryan Fitzpatrick, I'm never really worried about him. He's always overrated in my eyes. He's not a starting caliber quarterback. He's just like Nick Foles. I think Nick Foles might be a little bit better, obviously. But it's just one of those things where when he has the pressure of being the actual starter, he doesn't perform. But when he comes in as a backup and there's really no pressure, it's like, you know, oh, hey, if he messes up, he is the backup. then he plays a lot better because there's not a lot of pressure. If he plays bad, he's the backup quarterback. Starter has a lot more weight behind it. So, anyways, look at Josh Rosen. This guy. Now, if this guy lives up to what people thought he was going to be, then my division is going to be very difficult. That's 3 young quarterbacks, and then the wily veteran, the GOAT, Tom Brady. But we're not going to have Tom Brady the whole franchise, so it's either going to be Jared Stidham, or if I can't develop him, I'm definitely going to have to draft somebody. So, only one way to find out, and that'll be in due time. And I'll be excited for all of that. It'll be real fun, to say the least. And all right. I'm definitely going to be ready for them, though. Miami Dolphins, I'm not worried about them this season. I mean, I say that now and watch me lose to them like week 2. But if I do, hey, it happens. As long as we win the division and we are 1 or 2 seed. And all right. Here we go. So I said we're not going to have any preseason gameplay in this, but we will have some practice. I will not be playing Tom Brady in the first preseason game, or maybe not even the second, just like real life. I really want to develop Jared Stidham. I've had a lot of gameplay with Tom Brady myself, just off screen. So I will show you some practice stuff with Tom Brady, you know. To show you him getting some throws off. The game plan of the week apparently is going to be play action. I'm cool with that. And so, just want to show you guys a little bit of Tom Brady in the pocket. You know, stand up in the pocket and making that throw right there. Carving our defense up right now. So, it's going to be one of those things. Our defense, I think, is going to be our strong suit in real life. And our defense in the game, I don't know if it's for sure going to be our strong suit. Like our secondary definitely is, but our front 7 is not the best. Definitely need to try moving players around and see how I can fully like maximize everybody's abilities. Like Dante Hightower might move into the middle linebacker with Jamie Collins. Might try to sign another outside linebacker, and just there's gonna be a lot of like potential tries I'm gonna try to do. I'm just gonna try to move everything around and try my best to see how everything goes. So now here we go with the defense. The coverage of this week is cover 3. But it's also hard every time I'm doing practice because our starting quarterback will always carve up the defense. We get a sack there, so that's really nice. I mean, not for our whole line because I don't think we have a very good pass rush, especially if we aren't blitzing anybody. I'd like to do a lot of zone blitzes, and since man coverage is finally a thing in Madden, I'm actually going to be doing a lot of that as well. So I'm excited for how they tune defenses this season in Madden 20. Well, this year, I should say. And so this was the only good drive we had defensively in practice. Tom Brady carved us up apart. We do get a pick from Stephon Gilmore right here. So that's nice. But yeah, this is the only good drive we had on defense. Tom Brady kind of carved us up the rest of it. And so we only end up getting bronze, but we still get XP for it all and everything. So that's kind of nice. We're just trying to develop our young guys, man, because, you know, our team is very old in the wrong spots, I would say. A quarterback and our number 1 receiver and some spots in our defense, and it's just not ideal. It's going to turn into a rebuild as soon as Tom Brady retires. And I'm just going to try our best to develop the young guys that we can now, so it's not going to be as much of a rebuild mode. I don't want to reboot. I just want to rebuild. I just want to really just rebuilding our quarterback. But anyways, so this is one of the guys that I'm definitely going to try to sign once the preseason's over. It'll probably be a practice squad on Madden since it's 62 overall. My boy Dallin. I trained with him when I was younger as well, so I know him personally too. Messaging with him on Instagram, just talking to him and telling him good luck and all that stuff. Irv Smith, I'm just showing you guys because I was mad the Patriots didn't draft him. And when I made mad, I was not happy. I was I was very happy at our draft, don't get me wrong, but I just really wanted Irv Smith. With losing Gronk, Irv Smith would have been perfect. But now, just to wrap up this video, I was going to show you guys The 2 free agency signings that we go with, and it's going to be Eric Berry. Even though I really like Pat Chung, Eric Berry is 4 overall better. And, if he doesn't play better necessarily, I can always trade him. So, it's just one of those things, I got to try it out. And then since we did lose Gronk, and I'm not the biggest fan of Benjamin Watson, we're going to sign Austin Seferian-Jenkins. We cut him not too long ago. But anyways, y'all, that's the wrap up the first video. The next video will be the first preseason game versus the Detroit Lions. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. See y'all next game.